What's going on? What's going on? As you can see by the title, social media is cancer. The internet was made for good things, but niggas just not using it for what it's supposed to be used for. So I was, I sometimes I have to like take a break from social media, like at least for a couple hours, because I could be on it way too much, and it was just literally get to the point where I'd be like, damn, why am I even watching this? It's really crazy. So if you've been keeping up with anything, we got this fight in downtown Cincinnati, and I was talking to one of my coworkers about this, and he seemed to agree with my point of you can if someone verbally assaults you, what's going on, Jimmy? If someone verbally assaults you, you can go ahead and you can take care of that if they're a threat. If they're threatening you, it's a threat. If they say I'm gonna whoop your ass, that's a threat. You can do something about that. Or even if they say, nigger, I'm gonna whoop your ass, that's a threat. But if they just say you're a nigger, you can't just whoop their ass because they called you a nigger. You just can't do that. And I think these people they genuinely think that you can assault, you can beat somebody up because they called you something that you didn't like to be called. They genuinely think that. And so when stuff like this happens,
Real time and then again in slow motion.
they just be like, oh yeah, well they shouldn't have called him a nigger. I'm like, bro, that's not a reason to beat somebody up, and it damn sure ain't a reason to stump them while they on the ground. So let's watch this because I
Here.
this don't make
So
no sense.
watch closely. The black man in the red shirt gets slapped.
Okay, so
The
off
black
rip,
man in the Watch closely. The black
he got slapped. The white man slapped the black man. Okay, free game. Hit him back, beat his ass, neutralize him. Right. That's what you're supposed to do.
man in the red shirt gets slapped in the face by the white guy, and then it erupts with many other people
Now he's getting
jumping
jumped.
in here. You see all
Now he's getting jumped. Now he's getting jumped.
those punches being thrown, eventually spilling out into the street right there at 4th and
Right,
L.
right. Okay. So what's the excuse for this?
Street right there at
He not a threat to nobody no more. What's the excuse for this?
4th and L. Marvin gets around the car and gives us a better view here. Eventually, a few people
Right. Okay. Now he's on the ground. He's not even fighting.
lying
in
on
the
the
face.
road getting kicked and punched while on the ground. So this is outside of Love Bar early Saturday morning. Here's the slow-mo look. Again, you can see the black man and the white man squaring off with the white guy slapping the other guy in the face. Turns into an
Right. But see, you white man, you shouldn't be putting your hands on people. You should not be putting your close that screen. You shouldn't be putting your hands on people. Point simple blank period. It's you're not supposed to be putting your hands on people. But okay, what she need? No, tell me the prank, cause
The
please.
TikTok prank where you like for example, you have a cop as a husband, you'll like in front of him get a fake phone call and then you're giving like really, really bad advice. But I couldn't think of any bad advice to give her in this situation.
You gotta stop with the pranks. It's rotting your brain. Your brain is rotting. I was gonna first thing I wasn't gonna be rude. I was gonna be like, "What you telling me for? Like, what am I gonna do?"
My piece of advice, I should have had something else.
Because I'm like, why is her car being down such a severe? I'm like, it's so heavy. Okay, L L prank. Hell prank. Sorry.
Love Bar early Saturday
So right. So these you just
morning. Here's the slow-mo look. Again, you can see the black man and the white man squaring off with the white guy slapping the other guy in the face.
even if they in the same group, they friends or whatever, you hit my homie, I hit you. Okay, you know, we take care of that, neutralize, whoop that ass real good. And that's it. That's it. That is it. Once you hit the ground and you are no
into an
longer a
ugly
threat,
scene right
it's
there,
it.
a brawl and a beatdown, at least
But you
so far
can't-
the incident
You can't be
facing
doing
charge.
this.
ground. So this is
can't be
outside of
doing
Love
this.
Bar early Saturday.
Right.
Gets around the car and gives us a better
You can't be. It's like 20 of they ass. You can't be doing
view
this.
here. Now Marvin gets around the car and gives us a better view here. Eventually, a few people lying in the road getting kicked.
No sane adult is gonna see this and be like, yeah, they shouldn't be pressing charges. Yeah, that's it looks good to me. It's like, look, bro, I know y'all like to get down in the realm of no consequences, but you can't do shit like this in the real world. You like these niggas think this is high school or something. These niggas genuinely think this is high school. And I don't understand why it's so hard to grasp the fact that you can't jump people when they on the ground. You just can't do that. you just cannot do that. Like, for example, this. Happy anniversary, Alabama beatdown. Is this what niggas is celebrating? These are the same people that think that jumping a nigga that said a bad word or hit your homie, jumping them and stomping them on the ground is justifiable. That's what I'm saying. This is what happens when niggas just when you don't get no consequences. You get picked up by the police and then they let you out. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. And it seemed like niggas enjoy going to jail. It seemed like niggas. I'll be listening to these rappers. When they don't talk about jail, like, man, I can't go back to jail. Okay, man, the jail is this, that, and the third. It sounds like them niggas be having a ball, especially you going there with some money. What? Go in jail and just be having the time of your life. And I'm like, damn, I thought jail was a problem. I thought it was wrong to go to jail. No, these niggas turned into a party. So when they enjoy the punishment, shit like this happens all the time. When they don't fear going to jail, they actually look forward to going to jail because you get stripes and that, or you clouded, or you come out of jail. This is my first day out, nigga, back on the street. Like, bro, throw these niggas away. Throw them away. Throw them away. These niggas don't care about going to jail. They damn near don't even care about dying. They damn near don't even care about dying. So why we keep letting these people back on the street? If they want to stay in jail, let them stay in jail. Let them stay in jail. But clearly these niggas don't got an issue with jail. Clearly. Because this is just it's ridiculous. Look at this.
Fuck the baby. What the baby? What the baby?
Fuck the baby.
Fuck the baby.
Give you the
I'm
Bacardi.
ready to say fuck the motherfucker. Ready to beat the motherfucking baby the fuck up.
You sound like a nigga.
Yeah, that's the point. The point is to try to sound like a nigga. This is what they want, by the way. This is how they treat when these liberals be like, oh, there ain't nobody celebrating abortion. It's healthcare. I've never seen somebody so happy to receive healthcare. Never seen somebody so ecstatic to have to go to the clinic or go to the hospital. Anybody ever think, damn, I can't wait to go to the hospital next time. I can't wait. Man, they got good food. Like, bro, these the only group of people that celebrate this so-called healthcare. Like, I thought the goal was to not go to the hospital. You know, going to the hospital isn't a good thing. If you go to the hospital, that means there's something wrong. And I'm not talking about your primary care, your urgent care doctor, you going to get checked. I'm talking about going to get procedures done and shit like this. I thought that wasn't a good thing.
Fuck the baby. What the baby?
She happy, she
Give you the
drinking, dancing, joking, and these niggas, and they trying to gaslight you into thinking that you're a hateful person and you don't want the baby to grow up in a certain type of environment. It's like, bro, didn't nobody tell you to get pregnant? Why can't you just keep your legs closed? Why is it so hard to keep your damn legs closed. Here go another angle of that fight. My man was just sitting there. Look, hold on. This man, he was literally just laying on the ground. Laying on the ground. Laying on the ground. He's laying there for a good 10, 15, 20 seconds. And then he just starts getting jumped some more. And then he just starts getting jumped some more. He's still getting jumped. That's what I'm saying. When this chaos like this, and I'm sure the other niggas is telling him to stop. At this point, now this nigga's just like, well, fuck it. It's whatever. It's whatever. I mean, we beating up on white people, say less. I would have shot every one of them niggas. All of them niggas would have been in the hospital. I promise you, if I'm in a fight and niggas start jumping me and hitting me on the ground, I'm airing all they ass out. All of them. It's gonna be a week of funerals because that shit's so fried, bro. I'm sorry. That shit is so fried. Like the nigga's not even fighting anymore. And he's still getting kicked. But we know why they doing this shit, because they don't like white people. Like it ain't even no reason for you to continue. Like the fight's over, you know, these niggas on the ground. Y'all won. You won. These white people, boy, y'all need to just get away from these niggas, boy. You need to get away from these niggas. or start killing their ass. Like, honestly, because I'm at the point where, like I said, if this shit was happening to me, I would have aired all of them out. I would have smoked every single one of them niggas. If you was even looking that direction, you was gonna catch it. I'm not sorry. Because at some point, where the consequences gonna come from? I mean, you press charges, they go to jail for a couple months, and then they back on the street, and now they parading around how they gonna be riding that high for the rest of their life that they put hands on a white man. It's what they dreamed of. This is every black person's wet dream, is to be able to beat a white person's ass and have no consequences. It's what they doing in South Africa. They fucking dream. Wet dreams of beating up white people. This is I just showed you on my this is their dream. They fucking dream of beating up white people. Not just beating up, but basically if they could get away with killing you, they would. They wanna push the line so far to the point where if you end up dead, they'll be like, oh well, you shouldn't have said nigger. That's pretty much what these niggas want. Look, white man, leave. Stop fucking approaching these niggas. Dumbass white.
He's 60.
Look, see, and it's hard for me to feel bad for white people because y'all are kind of doing this shit to y'all self, bro. Stop coming around these niggas. Stop interacting with these niggas, bro. If you're not gonna beat their ass or do something to them, just stop interacting with them. Stop fucking with them, bro. Because white people I don't understand why, and I see this a lot. You know, the kind of white folks that I don't think they understand like violence for real. Like these white people are so cucked now. They really cucked. Cause if you talking crazy to somebody, you can't just put your hands on somebody and expect them not to put that. I don't know what type of world y'all live in. I know y'all live in like this high society, but even still, if you was really, it's kind of hypocritical, because if you was really in such a high society and you was really above all, you was a highbrow citizen, you wouldn't have put your hands on them in the first place. First of all, you wouldn't be in this low vibrational environment in the first place. So clearly you that type of person to where you think that being in this environment is a good thing in the first place. But I get it. You like to party. You like to go party. But this type of shit you run into when you party. And then when you get into it with somebody, you think that you're not grasping the lengths that these people will take their violence. You're not grasping the fact that these niggas will literally hurt you and put your ass in the hospital. So you can't be walking around saying whatever, putting your hands on people like they beat that ass. And they should have beat that ass. You can't be putting your hands on people. Now, should they have been curb stomping you and shit? Nah. But that's kind of the shit that you sign up for when you in this environment dealing with these types of people. I mean, it is what it is. Y'all should have been deporting them niggas. Right, you can't. He's 62, nigga. He out there too. He out there too. It's kind of hard to feel sorry for him when he out there with y'all niggas. Look, see, like, now if they patched your ass up too, that'd be your fault. Of course, they'll take it over the edge probably, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. You inviting this type of shit. Why is you around these niggas, bro? You don't even see me around this shit no more.
Okay, bro. I'm a 62-year-old man.
Okay, and you shouldn't fucking be out there. You don't get no brownie points for being older than everybody. Nigga, you the oldest one there and you not acting like it. It's a shame they was finna beat that ass. It's a shame.
We almost made it without no drama.
Yeah, niggas can't never make it without no drama. Cause niggas is the drama. Everybody there just red flag. This dog is in this chair, making love to this damn bear. Damn, freaky, man. Nigga, freaky. Boy, freaky, boy. It's just all of this is just stupid. Just stupid. Just mindless behavior. That's why I got the hat on, cause these niggas, boy. Like I said, you couldn't pay me to come around this, boy. I'm not trying to deal with it. Because at the drop of a hat, they'll just throw you under the bus and then act like you deserve to get curb stomped. That nigga was asking for it, beat that ass and keep it moving. But then that's what I'm saying. Like with some of these white people, boy, they just I don't know if they not registering the danger. Cause I've seen multiple instances where white people just kind of get into it and they just think they can like fucking just shove chests, bump their chest together like this. Like fucking walruses, and then they expect nothing to happen. Like that's not how this works, bro. That's not how this works. People will put hands on you, and they won't stop. So you got to understand that when you dealing with certain type of people, when you in these environments, if you going to the club at 2 a.m, everybody drunk. I mean, and you getting offended or whatever, like, bro, you gonna get beat up. You gonna get beat up. Simple as that. I ain't never been beat up. But, you know, I think some of these only real niggas in the chat. Chat dry. If it's only you, it's a real nigga. But yeah, bro, that's you can't be around certain type of niggas, boy. I don't be around these types of niggas. So this lady said that she was dealing with racism. She said she was dealing with racism in the hospital.
Now,
I want my baby.
okay, I will press charges
Who-
because
who-
you cannot record us. We have to give consent. It is.
But I
in all of
asked
the-
you to give me
And
my
I said
baby,
right
and I'm
now-
being nice, and you're not
right
letting me be
now,
nice.
for the safety of your baby, because you are very hyped.
I
the
have not-
police are coming.
I
want
hold
the
on a
baby in the
minute. I'm not
nursery.
hype, and I'm not recording. I'm not hype. I said I want you to take your hands off so I call the police and I just want to leave. That's all I'm saying.
But
You can leave. Baby will have to stay here.
No, the
Baby
baby
stays for
cannot
24 hours.
1 second. I just had a nurse say that I pushed her, and I didn't push her. I didn't do anything, and I'm asking to leave because I don't feel safe here. And I'm saying that I want you to just take your hands off my baby and just let me go home with my baby. I just had a C-section.
I know
That can't be
anybody
an
wouldn't be
option
able
right
to go
now.
home with their baby. Not till 24 hours because there has to be
But the
testing
lady,
and all that
the
stuff.
nurse,
I know.
just said that I hit her.
That's
First,
why we're trying to resolve that
I
issue.
did not hit anyone. I'm not a violent person, and I just want to go.
But you are a liar. She said in the beginning.
Not hype.
Very high.
I
The
have not-
police are coming
Letting
right
me be
now.
nice.
She said in the beginning that she's not
Asked
recording.
you to give
And
me my
I said
baby,
right
and I'm
now-
being nice, and you're not letting me be
now,
nice.
for the safety of your
Now,
I
you
want
recording?
I
Yeah,
want
she is.
I
She's
want my
getting press
baby.
charges.
Okay, I will
Yes.
press charges
Who-
because
who-
you cannot record us. We have to give consent. It is
But I
in all of
asked
the-
you to give
and
me my
I said
baby,
right
and I'm
now-
being nice, and you're not
right
letting me be
now,
nice.
for the safety of your baby because you are very hype.
I have
the
not-
police are coming.
I
want
hold
the
on a
baby in the
minute. I'm not
nursery.
hype, and I'm not recording.
That's a lie. She says she's not recording as she's recording. Just lying. So I'm not too familiar with the process of letting people leave after the hospital. I remember when my mom had her baby. She had our sister, and my mom definitely stayed with the baby. She stayed in the hospital for 24 hours, and it wasn't even a C-section. I don't think it was a C-section. And she had the baby, and she was with the baby for 24 hours. And it wasn't like I what I do understand is that when women have babies, it's like such a high level of stress on the body that it's so much trauma to the body that the body literally makes the woman forget how bad it was to have a baby. Like I learned that somewhere they were saying that you forget about the childbirth and the pain because if you remembered what it felt like, you probably wouldn't be having no more kids. So that's just the high level of trauma and stress that it's putting on the body. So yeah, you're probably delirious. Yeah, you're probably tweaking. You're probably doped up on drugs and stuff. And these people are only doing their job. Now, if you didn't want them to take your baby, you shouldn't have came to the hospital. I'm sure you looked into these things. You had 9 months to prep and be like, okay, well, what they gonna do when I get my baby? You went in for checkups. They probably let you know this was gonna happen, and then when they finna take your baby after you had the baby, now you're like, whoa, what's this? And I'm sure they told you this already, and I'm sure some other women have told you this already. But to say that this is racism is just cap. It's just straight cap. Like this what I be talking about. Niggas just be lying. Just lying for what, bro? Just lying for what? It's not even that deep. It's not even that deep. If she would have just not and again, this is a HIPAA violation. You can't be recording in these hospitals. And this is what I'm saying. Like I don't even think niggas understand the law for real. Like I'm sitting there trying to understand like why is it that every time they accuse a black person of doing something, black person just acts like it's not a crime. Like they're just like, oh, it's not a crime. I'm not doing anything. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. It's like, what the hell is wrong with you? Can you not see that you messing around? Can you not see that you fucking around right now? You clearly can't. I don't even think you can. Are you seeing yourself? But then when they look at themselves, they still don't see none. So I'm just like, are they just unable to see what they doing? I don't know, man. It's just weird.
And it may sound a little, bro, y'all wanna know what's crazy? And it may sound a little crazy for real coming from a black person, but I literally load my gun every single day for black people. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I don't walk out the house and be like, oh, this white man finna kill me. This Mexican finna kill me. You know, not that they can't, you feel me? Because nobody's exempt from doing stupid shit. But it's just like, bro, like, black people is what I'm loading my gun for every single day. Because I'm playing defense. I don't go out and start problems. I don't go out and say that I'm better and thinking I'm better than people, you feel me? Because there's other people that got the same shit I got with buttons on there, you feel me? So I'm not like that at all. But like, I literally load my gun every single day for black people. You feel me? Because, you know, white people and Mexicans and all them, they not on the stupid shit that black niggas on. You walk in a room full of white people, they gonna be like, oh, hey, I'm Bob, I'm Carl. You know, black niggas, you walk in the motherfucking room, they looking like they already got a problem with you. And nigga, this is my first time ever seeing this.
Don't nobody hate black people more than black people. That's a fact. Don't nobody hate niggas more than niggas. Niggas is the most racist species on this planet. The most racist species on this planet. Do you think if the shoe was on the other foot and black people colonized, like, so imagine this, right? Imagine this. Imagine a world where the black people colonized first, and they were basically the high society, and they were, you know, they had technology and they traveled the world and created the map and came up with the globe theory or whatever, and they came in contact with these primitive cavemen people, like y'all say that the white people cavemen, right? They come over to Europe and they're like, wow, these people are uncivilized, or they're not even people, these things are uncivilized. Do you think that the Africans would have the same type of morality to try to bring technology to them, to try to help them cultivate and grow their society? Do you think do you think black people would have did that if the shoe was on the other foot? I don't think so. I think that niggas would have wiped white people out. They already a smaller race. They're already, what, 10% of the population? That's a small number. They are a minority in the world. Excuse me. And Jews are an even smaller minority. Do you think that the Africans would have came to Europe and helped them build their society? They would have raped, pillaged, and wiped them niggas off the face of the earth. I promise you that. And you want to know how? Because they doing it to themselves already. They're doing it right now to people that look like them. And any chance they get to do something to white people, they do it. Any chance they get. You don't see niggas having no restraint when it comes to white people. No restraint. No restraint. No restraint. It's countless videos of niggas just assaulting white people, robbing white people, and these white people just be minding their business. So the fact that you got to be honest like this, because I'm not worried about no white people. I'm not worried about no Mexicans. I mean, there's bad apples in every race, of course, but I damn sure ain't seen no Asian bad apple. I just haven't. I haven't seen an Asian. I have yet to see one Asian where I'd be like, damn, that nigga look like he might rob me. No, never seen an Asian. I'm not saying it don't exist. I'm just saying I never seen an Asian that I think, damn, he might rob me. But I have seen some blacks, and I have seen some Mexicans. I even seen some whites. But I'll be lying if I say that whites having more have more bad apples. And if they do, it's because they have more apples. And, you know, statistically, they're going to have more bad apples. But the fact that niggas is, again, 13%, really like 12, 11 now, because niggas is going extinct. You know, black people be talking about white people going extinct, but niggas is really going extinct. But when you got a race of people that's 12% committing 50% of violent crimes, and you got to emphasize the violent crimes, because violence is what niggas go to jail for the longest because of violent crimes. You niggas the reason why it's more black people in jail, because y'all in jail the longest. You're in jail for 20 plus fucking years. Of course there's a lot of y'all niggas. If y'all all in that bitch for 15 years, that number's gonna rack up pretty quickly. But when the white people go in there, and a lot of white people be in there too for violent crimes and shit, they be in there too. But they don't make up the overall population, because the crimes that they do are different. They just simply do different crimes. They'll probably a white person will go to jail a couple months, or even sit in the county for battery or assault or battery. That's the extent, and of course, you know, the occasional murder. But niggas will murder a nigga because he was just standing there in the drive-by. Just because you friends with this nigga I don't like, I killed both of y'all, and then I'm gonna go in jail and brag about how I murdered y'all. Like that it's ridiculous. You are a liar if you don't see the difference. If you don't see the difference in caliber of crimes, then you're a liar. There's more niggas in jail because y'all in there longer.
Every single day for black people. You feel me? Because, you know, white people and Mexicans and all them, they not on the stupid shit that black niggas on. You walk in a room full of white people, they gonna be like, oh, hey, I'm Carl. You know, black niggas, you walk in the motherfucking room, they looking like they already got a problem with you. And nigga, this is my first time ever seeing your existence. What the fuck? Do that make sense? Like, we already have a problem, and I just walked in the room. I ain't even look at you yet, gang. You staring at me as soon as I come in. You already like you want to off me just because what I look like. It be so crazy, bro. Like, why the fuck are black people like this? You feel me? Like, I don't get it. I literally load my gun every single day for black people. You feel me? Because I'm not expecting to die from a white person or a Mexican or any other race other than black person, if we're being completely honest. I'm just being for real.
And that's the truth. Ain't nobody worried about nobody but niggas. It's the sad reality. The sad reality. I just wish that people would be honest. Cause I'm not finna sugarcoat nothing. I'm not sugarcoating a damn thing. I'm not sugarcoating a damn thing. Cause why would I? This is just, and there's an increase of black people coming into where I live, and I live in a decent little area, real low crime. I haven't even seen no crime. I've been here a couple months. I haven't seen a single damn crime. And I'm like, wow, this is lit. This is it. I'm like, I'm definitely down for this. You know, as a peace of mind, I can walk around with my headphones in, both headphones. Ain't got to worry about a random stray bullet or something. But there's an increasing number of black people coming around, and I see them moving in. A lot of them moving in, and off rip, I'm like, okay, so a lot of black people moving in, like a lot. I haven't the last 5 U-Hauls I've seen have been all black. Now, why is this an issue? Inherently, it's not really an issue because if I'm here and they can get here and there's other people here, of course it's not an all black residence. That's fine, okay? But the issue is now I'm starting to see litter everywhere, loud music, smell like weed in the air. I'm like, damn. I've already in 3 months I've noticed a change in the environment. Ain't that crazy? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, yeah, I just don't want to be around niggas. That's why I'm like, when I get me a house, I'm getting me some acres out in the fucking woods, bro. Out in the woods somewhere, cause I'm not trying to be around nobody. White people, black people, I don't care. I ain't trying to be around nobody. Nobody. And the same thing that's going on in America is the same thing that's going on in Europe.
White people
and Australia, anywhere white people are, it's just being taken over by non-whites. And of course, diversity diversity just simply means less white people because they're not trying to diversify no black company. They're not trying to diversify. Go into a Mexican restaurant and say y'all need more diversity. Go into your damn taco shop and say there's not enough black people in here. They'll look at your ass like you crazy. And they'll look at you like you're crazy because you are crazy, because no one cares that a Mexican shop is owned by Mexicans. No one cares that a black-owned business is owned and ran by mostly blacks. When I was in Chicago, I was working at Kitchen and Cocktail. Kitchen and Cocktail is a restaurant made by a black lawyer. He's a black lawyer. He's like a celebrity lawyer or whatever. Decent food, overpriced as hell. Not the best culture, but you're really just paying for the vibes. The manager there is this light-skinned stud lady, right? She's not even a stud. She just light-skinned and fat. And she literally said when we was walking around, because I was doing security, I was sitting up at the front. You know, she was a nice lady or whatever. Very very passive aggressive, that's the word. She literally looked around, and I kid you not, she said, I need to hire more black people. It's not enough black people to work here. It's too many others. I said, "Oh my goodness, this bitch did not just say it." But remember, they only feel comfortable saying this to me because I'm black, and that the thought is that, well, I'm black, he black. Mind you, the bitch look mixed. If I'm being honest, I'm sure her one of her parents is not black, but she looks at me and says, I need to hire more black people. It's not enough black people." But then she was like, "But black people don't want to come to work." Then why the hell do you need to hire more black people? It's like this is the dumbass thinking. This is why black businesses don't thrive. Because why the hell did you even have the thought that you need more black people if you know that niggas don't come to work? If niggas not coming to work, then why do you need more black people? So you can complain? Damn, this company is running too smooth. I need to spice it up a bit. That's basically what you just said. You basically said this company is running too good, like a well-oiled machine. I need to throw a monkey wrench in there. Like, come on now. The ghetto class keeps on following middle class and upper middle class. They've been doing that since the Great Migration, which is why the Great Migration took place in the first. Yeah, niggas want to be around white people. They do, and it's so funny because they act like they don't. It's really like cognitive dissonance at this point, because if niggas was just honest and be like, man, we want to be around white people. They got nice stuff. We want to be around white people. Nobody would say nothing. They'd be like, okay, cool. I mean, if you want to be around, then you can open the door for dialogue, and you can be honest. But you're not even honest. You're not honest. You niggas, when you complain that the white people keep y'all out. Segregation. Then y'all force y'all way in their community, and then y'all complain when they leave. It's like, what the hell? Why is there a such thing as white segregation and white flight? So they can't separate, and they can't fucking, like, they can't separate, and you don't even want them around you. When you get to them, now you're saying that they're the problem because they're racist. When you move into their neighborhood and bring that nigga shit, now they're the problem because they don't like it. If you wanted to do the nigga shit, stay where you at. That's what I'm not understanding. If you want to do nigga shit, stay where you at. That's like in Chicago. Chicago is a fucking hub for violence now. They don't got no police officers, ain't nobody reporting no crimes. Niggas is killing witnesses and stuff. It's ridiculous. My cousin got into a car accident from a damn Kia boy. Broke his arm, a Kia boy. This nigga was just on his way home, and he got into a car accident, totaled his car because a nigga decided to steal a Kia and go joyriding. They do. If you want to commit crime, do it in Chicago. Do it in your own neighborhood. Do it where you live. At least you know you're gonna get away with it. But then you want to come over to where the white people live, and then do it, and then complain when they lock your ass up. Then you say it's racism. Then you complain when they complain to their aldermen that they don't want to be around niggas because y'all bring nigga stuff. The ghetto wasn't the ghetto before y'all got there. The projects wasn't the projects before y'all got there. Y'all made the shit projects. Oh, but the CIA and the FBI, they dropped crack in our hood. Yeah, nigga, because they knew you was gonna smoke it. Duh. If your ass wasn't smoking shit before, you wouldn't have fell for crack. If somebody dropped off a brick of cocaine or some shit at my door, do you think I would smoke it? Because why the hell would I smoke? And I'm damn sure not finna sell it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take that shit to the police station. Your neighborhood is middle class and upper middle class, majority black but still integrated. It's never been more than 60% black, or else we wouldn't be over here. Exactly, bro. Texas got a lot of nice neighborhoods and a lot of nice like I guess you call it a cul-de-sac, like them little, if you ever been to Texas, or the Houston area, you know that like you'll just be driving down the road and then out of nowhere you just make a right and it's a whole ass community out in the cut somewhere. And a lot of them spaces it be a lot of black people there. Them communities be nice, but I do notice that they don't be majority black. The ones I have seen that are majority black look run down, like the apartment complex. Oh my God, in Humble. Oh my God, I saw a damn apartment complex that looked so damn bad. I think I was doing a Lyft over there, and I was like, ugh. It was like 10 loose dogs, cats, potholes out the ass. It's like you turned into Haiti. I was like, what the hell? The damn dogs was hostile. Not only was the dogs outside, because there's a lot of dogs that be out, but it also only really be loose dogs where the blacks live. I remember when I moved down here, I was like, man, there's so many loose dogs. Why is so many loose dogs? Well, because look at where I was at. Wherever the blacks was at, they just be kicking their dogs out and they just be having dogs on the streets. So it'd be a bunch of loose dogs. So when I turned into this neighborhood, it was 10 loose dogs and they were hostile because the nigga was literally like, you ever seen like the dogs try to chew the bumpers off cars and shit? You would have thought the dog was trying to chew my bumper off. Like I literally was trying to drive past him, but he kept running in front of the car to stop the car. And I'm just like, bro, I'm going to shoot this damn dog. I'm finna shoot this fucking dog if he don't get away from my car. So I'm driving and the dog just won't move. So he finally moves after I honk and like damn near hit him with my car. And then people are looking at me like I'm crazy. And then I go and pick this dude up and I'm just sitting there looking around like, man, it's a shame. This is a shame. This is a shame. And then you pull out, go a couple blocks down, like a mile or two down, and it's a completely different neighborhood. These neighborhoods down here are integrated. If you want to integrate, you can willingly integrate, but you shouldn't be forcing people to accept you in their neighborhood like that all white community. It's like, bro, they not letting niggas in. And they shouldn't. Why would they? They not even letting any white people in. Any old white people. Just because you white don't mean you can get in there. Nigga, they screen at everybody. Anybody that wants to come inside the community, they're screening you. And they should, because that's their shit.
White people deserve a home. There's 1.4 billion Chinamen, there's 1.4 billion Indians, there's a billion Africans, there's a billion Arabs, and they've all got their own countries. Now, if there was a white country on earth, I don't want to leave Australia, but if you said to me, Tom, why don't you go live in Poland or Lithuania or Latvia or whatever, I would say, look, it's tempting, but I love Australia. It is tempting because I don't like what's happening to this country. I think white people deserve a home collectively. They have a home. We don't have one. We're being told that Australia is for everyone.
And you got to ask, you have to ask, why are white people allowing this? I mean, it seems like white people been cucked. Like their hands done got so soft. We need to bring back the generation, the Jim Crow generation. Bring them niggas back. And they weren't even, when you actually look at the details of Jim Crow and how the society was back then, a lot of them wasn't even really on that. They weren't just like hardcore racists. They were never really racist. They just didn't want to be around you niggas. They was honest. If anything, they were honest. Bring back them people that's honest. Because, I mean, this fake concern, this bigotry of low expectation, that shit is killing this country. Y'all scared to stand up to black people, and y'all paying the cost. Like, yeah, you can go and start your own community, but at some point you're gonna have to stop running. At some point you're gonna have to stop running. But y'all don't let these niggas get in government. Y'all not even just the blacks. Anybody that's hostile towards white people and pushing this anti-white agenda. It's just y'all really dropped the ball, bro. Because you got to think about it. It's majority white people in this country. Y'all clearly y'all not on the same page, and you got these damn gay ass liberals, and they're white. These liberal whites, these are the ones that's the thorn in y'all side. That the blacks can only get to y'all because y'all letting the whites open the door for y'all. You sit there and try to talk to your family and say, man, I don't like the way this neighborhood's coming around. It's turning too urban. You know, this used to be a fine, upstanding neighborhood or whatever. And then your daughter goes and secretly records you and says that my dad's a racist, I would have put her ass out. Cause at that point you done got too big headed. Y'all, I think y'all just allow too much stuff with y'all people. Like if white people were standing on business and checking these damn liberals, it wouldn't be none of that. Y'all done got so comfortable letting these niggas scare y'all. Oh, I don't want to be a racist. It's like, yeah, I'm a racist. So what? I don't even believe in racism or being. Yeah, I don't believe in racism. But if you called me a racist, okay, and black flight always took place before so-called white flight. The middle class merely ended up creating their own middle class elite. Yeah, man, these people need to do better.
And if it's for everyone, then it's for no one. That's my position. And second to that, collectively, is individually. I individually cannot afford a home. My father bought a home on 3 years' wages. I could not even buy a 200 square meter block of dirt in Tarneet for 3 years' wages. Because of the conditions the government has put our generation through, I and the people younger than me are getting locked out of the market. And when we do afford a home, like where I rent, I take my child to the playground, Sam. And every single other child at the playground is speaking a foreign language to their parents. My child is the only child at the playground that's speaking English. And I'm surrounded by people that are being told, oh, this is a great multicultural diversity. And it just means less white people, less white culture. And ultimately, we're going to turn into global South Africa. And I will fight to stop that from happening, Sam. I don't want us to turn into South Africa. I had family in Rhodesia. I had family in South Africa. I'm not letting it happen here. And so I'm trying with all my might to be peaceful and reasonable and political, but we have to protect white Australia. We have to.
Yeah, man, it's ridiculous. Section 8 Democrat policy sneak the ghetto in. Yeah. Middle class Chicago was the best before. Yeah. When you got these people in an isolated area. Oh, this is the video I was looking for. When you got these people in an isolated area, you just it's better because you know where they're gonna be at, and you don't want them niggas around you. That's just what it is. I don't want you around me. Simple as that. But check this out. Because this is a crazy ass video.
I ain't got no goals. I was born to stay in the hood.
Are you gonna stay in the hood for the rest of your life?
I might.
How you gonna make money?
The government gonna take care of me. All I gotta do is have 8 kids and I'm Gucci. Do you know how much food stamps I could get with 8 kids? The hood is the land of opportunity. I get chopped cheese, Chinese food, and Don Julio on the same block.
Yo, now we're done.
I ain't got no goals.
Right. Do you think this nigga's trolling? Or he dead ass? And the fact that this kid
have 8 kids and I'm
look what I
do is have 8 kids and I'm Gucci.
All I gotta do is have 8 kids. So where do you think he learned that from? Where do you think this young child learned that all he gotta do is have 8 kids and the government gonna take care of him? From his damn mama. Exactly. Got a single mother mentality. You're absolutely right. This nigga sound like his mama. Because you know he live with his mom. You know he don't live with his daddy. If he live with his daddy, you think he'll be out here? He probably would. But this is 1,000% he sound like his mama. And it's a damn shame. And these women are raising the type of men that they hate. They hate a begging ass, good for nothing, unproductive nigga. They hate it. But you raising your son to be like that. This don't even make no sense, bro. This don't make no sense. No damn sense.
White people deserve
It's ridiculous. Speaking of government assistance.
What else they say, man? So just those two? Oh, what's that one? Oh my! They didn't say which one. Girl, I ain't take the mustache. That's a deal. 188. Oh my God, that's crazy. Not even the juice.
The juice, yeah. No.
They didn't take the juice for real? When they started that, it must have been this month.
And this is funny. This is funny. They're like, damn, man, we can't buy none of the stuff we want to, bro. I remember when I was on food stamps, nigga, the fridge looked like a wonderland. You know when somebody on food stamps based off all the BS they buying. You just know it because I was getting like 500 in food stamps a month. And I couldn't tell you where all that shit went. Nigga, I was buying seafood boils. Nigga, I was selling it. I was buying snacks out the ass. I was buying so much stuff I couldn't even eat all that food. Man, I've been noticing sexually suspect black men with children. So now black females are having children with not only thugs, but also with fruity. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's disgusting. And then they're going to be crying about having AIDS everywhere. These women are disgusting. It's one thing to be having sex with a gay man. And it's one thing to be having sex as a gay man, which I don't approve of course. But it's another thing as a woman to know the nigga gay and you still trying to put a baby on him. Like, how evil and fucking wicked do you have to be to do that? This lady behind the counter, you can't do this, by the way. You're not supposed to be behind the counter. But because we come on, we both hate white people. Come on, let me see. And you see she asked her, "You want food stamps?" Because that's what they got in common. They supposed to be buddy because they both got food stamps. Notice this lady's at work. You over there using government assistance.
Everything should.
They got 67, 50.
So now she's trying to figure out what she can and can't get with food stamps. Because you can't buy all that stuff with food stamps no more.
So what's the best? Girl, did they take the Reese's?
Let me see.
Make sure they take the Reese's. They ain't taking the juice. Y'all take the juices on. The green juice.
Don't take the Reese's.
The Reese's? They didn't take the Reese's. Food stamps is on right now. They don't even take it.
Look,
you don't need it, you fat fuck.
No, it's okay. Come on. Let's just get the stuff. Come on.
Oh, she said keep it. She gonna keep it.
Look at all that shit.
What's the balance?
So we can't buy no kids.
If you had to step behind the register to see all that you was buying that's not getting covered because it's that much stuff, that means you're buying shit. You're buying shit.
$15.
It hit different when you gotta pay cash.
And 90%.
$14.92. Okay. They don't take Reese's or food stamps no more. No kidding.
Oh, she just said that.
So they went live when they said they're gonna take out all the snacks. They're taking away all the snacks on BBT.
Remember you niggas, but now you got an understanding of what's going on. But before y'all was saying Trump finna take our food stamps. Now niggas like, it's not exactly all the food stamps. It's just the shit that I don't need. Damn, I didn't know that. It's like niggas are stupid. Look at that ice cream. Look at that ice cream, Reese's, a pack of candy. And I don't have a problem with you eating the stuff, of course. Eat what you want. But the fact that food stamps covered it is crazy. Niggas still begging for reparations.
They owe each of us $300K. So I don't care how they get the money. That's not my problem. I just want my money. A debt is owed. You owe a debt. You have to.
Imagine getting on the internet begging. Imagine thinking this a cook, but your ass begging. Imagine that. Yeah, they definitely should have. The cut should have came sooner.
People like that, I think that's
Of course. Now I'm finna get into some hot territory.
You know, look, nobody hates black people for being black. If there are people like that, I think that's exceedingly rare, and I don't consider myself one of them. The reason that people have negative attitudes about black people is because most people's interactions with black people are negative. Most people's interactions with black people is when you're stuck in traffic and you see a Nissan Altima speeding down the shoulder. And you say, what the fuck? You're not supposed to do that.
Bro, I gotta find that video. There is literally a video of traffic, and this dude's recording the camera. He's recording it. He's like, "This how you get through traffic." And it's a nigga driving. I swear, if it's a Nissan Altima, that'd be crazy. But this nigga's driving down the highway, and he's driving down the shoulder, cutting everybody off. So like these niggas be saying this stuff, and then and people be like, "Oh, he's a racist." Like, bro, but did he lie?
And you say, what the black people is when you're stuck in traffic and you see a Nissan Altima speeding down the shoulder. And you say, what the fuck? You're not supposed to do that. If everybody did that, it would just be another lane, and, not everybody can do that. But it's like these people have no respect for decorum. They think the rules don't apply to them. They have no respect for society. It just bothers me in this damn ass city, because that's all it is in Chicago, is just these black people who can never take accountability. It's always somebody else's fault.
That's a good point he ended on right there. To a lot of black people, it is always somebody else's fault. I would say, this is what I'll say. Okay, click that.
Wait, did they? Jesse under there. Man, it is always somebody else's fault, right? Ain't it? It just is. It's never my fault. It's always somebody else. I gotta find a video of that guy driving down the shoulder of the road. It's ridiculous, man. Now look. Now check this out. This is a good example of what I be talking about. Now, two people, everybody's around. Clearly a one-on-one fight. They're both in the fight. They're both in the square or whatever. He's okay. We fighting. Look, he took his stuff off. He put it down. His homie's right there. All that. Look at my man right here. These niggas never respect the one-on-one. Off back, he only threw the first punch, and he's already finna hit him. My man right here is just looking for the opportunity to snake him. Imagine. Look, he already in it. Damn, and white. Oh, they cut the recording off. He was finna fold his ass too. But my point is, look. My point is, he hit him. He sleep. That's it. That's it. No follow up. He's not stumping his head in the fucking sand. But he is getting jumped now. Because fighting 2-on-1 is getting jumped. Look, this nigga, he's such a pussy. Such a pussy. I hope white dude wipe the floor. Right. Folded his dumb ass. That's what I'm saying, bro. This is just ridiculous. There was a time where in the 80s and 90s where people on food stamps could only afford food in bulk from discount stores. Sounds about right. Yeah, because the idea is that you would need food stamps to, because you got a family or something. So buying it in bulk would make sense. It would make sense. If you're providing for 3-4 mouths, you buy stuff in bulk. That's the point of like the Sam's Club and the Costco and stuff like that. It's to buy stuff in bulk. Wholesale is always, buying stuff in bulk is always cheaper. Makes sense. So this is old, but I'm gonna cover this anyway. I'm just going down my Twitter. Apparently, they arrested somebody at a doctor's office. ICE did. Wait, they call them Nazis? Gay as hell.
You guys need a warrant to come in here. This is a fucking business. Identify yourself.
All these videos is just doing that you niggas don't know what you're talking about. You sitting there recording thinking this is gonna be good evidence for the courts. They're just record so they can try to catch something. Anything. They just want to catch anything. They just looking for any opening, any mistake you make, so they can try to use that to justify everything they've ever done. So you could just make one mistake and it absolves them of their sins. Where's your badge? Do you not see this nigga? What you think he's posing? The hell?
Lady, lady, where's your ID? You're gonna get charged.
Right, arrest they ass too. Arrest all of them too. The FBI should be right behind them, taking their ass up too. Right, arrest his ass too. Arrest her, and arrest that bitch in the back screen. You know what I'm saying, bro? These people are trying to do their job, and you don't get no sympathy now. You don't get no sympathy, bro.
Lady,
ID. No, get out. That's what I'm saying. Get out. There ain't no reason for that. Yeah, the Hispanics, they got their issues too, for sure. They create their problems too. It's just a shame. Yeah, man, this is just stupid stuff. Stupid stuff. And look at this.
Two-Piece, it's a UFO for real. Look at the UFO, bitch. No, we not making this shit up. Look at her, she gonna put It's a UFO for real, y'all.
You would think, okay, are they trolling? I think they're serious. Somebody in there is trolling. But the fact that niggas is believing
Two-Piece,
it,
it's a UFO for
I think the person recording is trolling. But they are
No, we not making this shit up. Look at her, she gonna put
the person that told me is trolling. Nigga, it's a light pole.
It's a UFO for real, y'all.
So imagine you living in this neighborhood and you just hear a whole bunch of noise and you look out your window and see these niggas talk about a UFO and it's a light pole. Imagine that.
I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl in the world. That's all that you.
If this is real, I would have pressed charges. If this is real, I would have had that bitch paying me my money back via the court of law. That's grounds to break up. We're not doing that. You're not finna offer up my money to somebody. And this right here. My God, I just thought about it. This video is so profound because this just encapsulates the problem with these liberals and specifically the white liberals, because this white liberal woman is taking your resources, your money, and giving it to somebody else just to say fuck you. Just to say fuck you, she's going to give your money to somebody else. Just to say fuck you, Christian American white man, I'm going to give your money and give your country to the illegals. Just to say fuck you, I'm gonna open up my legs to this black person to say spite you because you're a racist. Because you don't like black people, I'm gonna love them and have their baby. I'm gonna race mix just because you don't like it. Like this is such a profound video. I hadn't even thought about it until I just watched it now. This is literally the issue with these liberals. You because you don't like me or whatever I do and you want to spite me, you're gonna give other people my shit. He should have came across the table and smacked her ass. Like that's the hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Such a shame. It's such a shame. Such a shame. Wow. This is crazy. Hold on. Check this out.
It is law.
Okay. That's not what I thought it
Whenever I talk about how cooked
There's an in-world.
Here is my biggest downfall on.
Gay people popping up on my thing. Oh, they got Spartans now? Oh, snap.
And I'm recording.
That's fine. That's fine. You will be.
Oh, let's check this out. Let's see what this about. At this point, I'm just going through TikTok.
And
I think this,
I'm recording.
this probably will end up being. I would like to just do this. Just go through TikToks and react.
That's fine. That's fine. You were being disrespectful. If you don't take me back where I was. Take me
What?
back where I was.
I'm not obligated to do that. I'm supposed to just let you out where you are.
911.
We
Do
are
not
right
play
here
with me,
in
sir.
front.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. It's calling them because I don't want to do
You're
this
not
with you.
doing
I don't
nothing.
want to do it with you.
You're not doing
Now I'm
nothing.
calling them. Take me back to where I need to go and we can hang up the phone.
We're
Take
on
me back to
Uber.
where I need
I'm
to go.
on the app. I'm
Take me
doing
back
my
because
job.
you're being disrespectful.
You can
You're
get
being
out. Now I'm
disrespectful.
putting you
I'm
out.
calling the police too to let them know. I'm making a
To
police
do
report.
what? What is-
Because you're threatening me.
How?
I feel like I'm not safe and you're
Do
trying
you
to
know
put me out
you're
on the
recorded
highway.
right now?
And that's great, but you're
So how
trying to
did
put
I
me out on
threaten
the
you?
highway. You're trying to put me
We
out on
are-
the highway and I do not feel
I'm
safe.
recording. We are not on the
Hello?
highway.
Hello?
You wasting your time. You're gonna lose your privileges with Uber.
That's fine. I don't need this
All right,
app.
cool. What are you?
Yes, I am in the middle of the city. I'm not sure exactly where. This Uber driver is getting aggressive with me for no reason. I just wanted him to take me where I needed to go. And it's just becoming a problem. And I asked him to take me back to where I need. Yeah, absolutely. I asked him to take me back to where I needed to go, and it's becoming an issue. I do not feel safe. And that is. It is 443-924-5033. Sequata Crandall. I don't feel safe. I just want to go back to where I need to go. I just
can
want to
get
go with
out.
my family. I'm trying to go.
This is so crazy. If you feel
It's a white
unsafe with the Uber driver, why don't you get out the car? My goodness. This is ridiculous. That's why people don't be want to deal with these types of folks. Cause what? Why?
I'm done. Excuse me? Bama Rush is back. Work week.
Well, I don't know what you know and what you don't know, Dad. You know something.
Boy, okay, I haven't talked.
Hey, excuse me?
Well, I'm
Ready?
Today, finally.
Okay.
Oh my.
Maybe my TikTok feed is kind of buns right now. I usually have some videos lined up.
My God, my fit is fantastic. Oh.
In my whoa, that fit is atrocious. Such a shame. Think that might be all I have. Yeah, I think that's all I got. Yeah, that's all I got. That is all I have. Well, appreciate the people that tapped in. Finna go ahead and end the live here. Have a little hour.